Hey guys, welcome to Dragon Emperor 03. Today we'll be testing out Life of P on the Asus ROG Ally, how it performs, and the best graphics settings to get the best performance out of the game and make it run smooth on the Asus ROG Ally. So first we'll be testing out the game on battery mode, and this is I have the game on my Xbox Ultimate account, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate account that is. Sorry. So first thing we'll do is just simple thing as like launching the game. Now I'm currently unplugged. It's on battery right now. And it is currently set to max wattage like this. It's currently at 25 watts now, and that is for to get the best performance. I feel for AAA games I don't think so, you should consider battery into consideration if you want the best performance. You might lower it to something like 18 or something, but that will just affect the FPS a little bit. But I feel like 25 watts is straight away the best here. So we launch the game now. Just bear with me a moment. It does take quite a bit while to launch the game in the beginning, because it's launching and syncing your game data as well from the cloud. Okay, the game is launched now. That is me in the background recording this on my M1 iPad Air. It's compiling the shaders now here, and it's done. Okay, let me just adjust the focus a little bit, and it's locked now. So here it is. Oh, I forgot to turn on this one actually. Let me just turn this on. So we can monitor FPS and temperature here. I'm using the stock one, provided by Asus on the Armory crate. So here it is. Now it's running on already 60 FPS. Let's launch the game now. Sometimes when you launch the game, it's lowers the resolution to match the game resolution. Actually, I've set the game resolution to be 720 FPS. Sorry, 720p. You'll be seeing that why in a bit now. So here we are in the game now, and now it is around 1080p FPS, 1080p, 120 FPS, and the AMD RIS on. So here are the graphics settings. It is set to maximum. This one, like, sorry about that. Okay, it's on 720p FPS with AMD FSR2 set to quality. Other things you can see on the screen, and the graphic quality is render resolution set to best. All simple, it is set as best settings here. And now what AMD FSR does is it basically takes a game, renders it at lower resolution, and upscales it to match your screen resolution. So basically the game is taking a current load of 720p, but it is upscaling it after loading it and playing it in 720p. It's upscaling it to 1080p, matching the screen resolution here. Man, it works pretty great actually. You can see that FPS here, and you can't tell this is 720p actually. The way it works is just pretty good. Let me just take care of this guy here. And even fighting enemies, it still gives you average of between 50 to 60 FPS. That's pretty great considering it is running on battery. So here it is just me running around here and there. You can see the FPS on the right hand corner. Sorry about the gameplay, guys. It's a bit hard to play, while recording it here. And here I'm currently using the Golden Ally. I have a video coming on the channel, so make sure you guys like and subscribe if you haven't already. Golden Ally is actually P's original weapon, or you can call him Carlo as well. Let me just take care of this guy as well. Still, it's not that easy to record and play, considering I'm recording on my iPad here though. Even fighting enemies on battery, this is still gives you average of above 50 FPS. That's pretty good. Let's go a bit to bit more crowded area here, where there are multiple enemies. I'm currently playing the game on New Game Plus here. I focused on maxing out my attack and health. I need to max out my stamina as well next. And here fighting these two, you can still see we're getting above average of 50 FPS. considering we are fighting multiple enemies at once here. That's pretty good. And the game just looks incredible on this one, on this display. You can't see it's like, 720p actually, the way the FSR works. That's pretty great. In some games, like, you can tell it's not that great actually, but here it just works pretty good. I have set the FSR to like, 720p and it's on quality settings here. And I'm dead. Okay, now let's plug in and try again. Let me just grab my charger in a second and plug it in. Just give me a moment, guys, and it's finally done. And we are plugged in now, and I'm using manual mode at like 30 watt as well. And sometimes I'll plug in, it kind of like lowers the resolution. Let me just change that back. And now we're back at 1080p, and as you can see, it is on 30 watts on manual mode. I think I just need to increase my brightness a little bit. And done. As you can see, we're getting like 60 FPS on manual mode as well. Our temperature is slightly up now. It's around close to 80 degree. And here's the enemy again. Even fighting him, you can see like the FPS is a consistent 60 FPS here. And I keep forgetting about this enemy. I should not block him. I should just dodge him or kill him. Blocking is useless against this guy. Even fighting against him, you saw like we have still consistent of 60 FPS. So that's quite a bit of gain there. On to the next enemy here. I guess there's no need to be like doing commentary from here. You guys can check out the just gameplay from here onwards. The FPS is like, it's maintaining, instead of like having 50, it's now maintaining about average close to like 55 FPS here. I'm sorry about my potato gameplay, guys. I'm just recording on my iPad, so it's kind of a bit hard to play seeing through that. Let me just take this one. I'll use my Fable Arts next. So let me just grab this and done. Because like, Fable Arts is like slightly a bit more graphic intensive, I guess, because as it uses more effect and stuff here. So let's try how it handles on that as well. And I got my last ergo here. Again, there are multiple enemies in this area. It loads like once you have like more enemies, then it goes slightly like close to 45 FPS. But honestly, if you just turn this off, like monitoring off, you won't notice that like it's running on 45 FPS as well. And this still feel like playing up. It's like buttery smooth actually. Only when you start noticing once it starts hitting close to 30. And I so far in my experience playing this with like pretty much against all bosses and stuff, it hasn't gone below 45 FPS. Well plugged in, that is. I'm pretty like happy with this results actually, the way it works and stuff here. I'm gonna just go to the next location where it is like a bit more like intensive, like graphic intensive, as well as like it's a bit more open worldish, not open worldish, just has a bit more area. And here we are. Just coming to this location, you can see like the FPS drops. It's close to the lowest. It's gone around now 42 FPS. And it's back to 57 now. Honestly, the Life of P just works incredible on the Asus ROG Ally. If you're thinking of downloading or like purchasing the game on the and trying on the ROG Ally, please do. It works pretty good. Once again, thank you all for watching, guys. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be posting more content like this. And I'm dead. So please do like and subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. See you all in my next video.